If you couldn't tell by the title of this video, we have my best quarterbacks entering the 2015 season. So some of the stats I use to justify my rankings are completions to attempts, yards, touchdowns to interceptions, and quarterback rating, and the quarterbacks' respective teams, the notable defenses they'll be playing throughout the season. So let's jump into this video like the Seahawks should have had Marshawn Lynch do at the goal line during the Super Bowl. Let's get started. So out of the 7 quarterbacks that I selected, I have 2 of them that did not make the list, one of them being the Super Bowl MVP himself, Tom Brady. Now the only reason I did not have Tom Brady in my top 5 is because of his 4-game suspension with Deflategate. We all know he won't be playing until week 6 if his suspension holds, and as of now that's the case, so therefore he's not in my list. And so the other quarterback that I have that did not make the list is New Orleans Saints quarterback Drew Brees. While he led the league in passing yards in 2014, he lost his star receiver in Jimmy Graham, and I just don't see him making the same impact that he did this year as he did last year. So finally starting the list, coming in at number 5, we have Dallas Cowboys Tony Romo, aka Mr. Clutch. Say what you want about him, his 2014 season proved him to be an elite quarterback. Some of the numbers that Tony Romo put up is he went 304 for 435, a 69.9% completion rating, higher than any other quarterback on this list. While he only threw for 3,705 yards, the lowest of any quarterback to be even mentioned in this video. I accredit that to the heavy workload that the Cowboys put on DeMarco Murray. And since DeMarco Murray is no longer on the team, that's just going to give Tony Romo even more opportunities to throw the ball. Now coming in at number 4, I have the Colts quarterback Andrew Luck. In the 2014 regular season, Andrew Luck had 380 completions on 616 attempts, a percentage of 61.7. Now while that's the lowest percentage of any quarterback on this list, he also threw for a league-high 40 touchdowns to only 16 interceptions, a quarterback rating of 96.5. While only completing 60% of his passes, Andrew Luck still managed to pass for 4,761 yards. With weapons in the receiving game such as T.Y. Hilton, Philip Dorsett, Dante Moncrief, or newly acquired players like Frank Gore or Andre Johnson, I have no problem in saying Andrew Luck will throw for 5,000 yards in the 2015 season. Coming in at 3rd on my list, I have Denver Broncos quarterback Peyton Manning. The Broncos shot caller finished the 2014 season in a very shaky manner, and for that reason, a lot of people have overlooked him. We're all aware what Peyton Manning can do when he's healthy, and if that's the case in the 2015 season, Peyton Manning will have no problem throwing to such weapons like Demaryius Thomas and Emmanuel Sanders. He has a thirst for victory in what may be his very last season. Now the runner-up for the best quarterback in the 2015 season is Pittsburgh Steelers quarterback Ben Roethlisberger. Coming off one of his best seasons, Ben Roethlisberger led the league in passing yards, tied with Drew Brees for 4,952. While throwing for 32 touchdowns and 9 interceptions, Ben Roethlisberger is one of 4 quarterbacks mentioned in this video with a quarterback rating over 100. The Pittsburgh Steelers have no shortage of receivers, with one of the league's best in Antonio Brown, Martavis Bryant, Marcus Wheaton, and the rookie Sammy Coates. I have no problem in saying Ben Roethlisberger is another quarterback who could break 5,000 yards in the 2015 season. If you didn't guess it, maybe you should have. My number 1 best quarterback going into the 2015 season, Aaron Rodgers.
'Cause he's a bad man.
Aaron Rodgers completed 341 passes on 520 attempts for 4,380 yards. On top of that, he threw 38 touchdowns for 5 interceptions, a ratio of almost 8-to-1. Aaron Rodgers finished his season with a depressing loss in the NFC Championship game against the Seattle Seahawks. With monsters in the running and receiving game, don't be surprised if Aaron Rodgers has yet another MVP season. So go ahead in the comment section below, let me know if you agree or disagree with my top 5, and go ahead and give me your top 5. And as always, thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful day.